just like a dream to me. The second song I'm going to be singing is Taylor Swift, Blank Spaces. Nice to meet you where you've been. I can show you incredible things. Magic, madness, heaven, sin. Saw you there and I thought, oh my God, look at that face. You look like my next mistake. Love's a game, wanna play. Yeah. New money, suit and tie. I can read you like a magazine. Ain't it funny? Rumors fly. And I know you heard about me. So hey, let's be friends. I'm dying to see how this one ends. Grab your passport in my hand. I can make the bad guys good for a weekend. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. 'Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby. And I'll write your name, cherry lips, crystal skies. I can show you incredible
things. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring us a
rose garden filled with thorns. Keep your second guessing like, oh my God, who is she? I get drunk on jealousy, but you'll come back each time you leave. 'Cause darling, I'm a nightmare, just like a daydream. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. 'Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Boys only want love if it's torture. Don't say I didn't warn ya. So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. 'Cause you know I love the players, and you love the game. 'Cause we're young and we're reckless, we'll take this way too far. It'll leave you breathless, or with a nasty scar. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. But I got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to have you. Of course, I guess you couldn't have come the last 2 weeks because we didn't have our open mic, right? But it seems to me that there were a week or two in December when you were hoping to come but couldn't make it for one thing or another. I don't know if any of you noticed outside. You might take a look at the bottom of your shoes, but there's all this mud coming down the street, and particularly on the southbound side of Dubuque Street, and that's from the amount of construction that's going on here. Up the block, there's a new parking ramp being built, and because it's still warm and stuff, when the trucks come out, with the dirt, they leave a little trail of it. So those of us who walk back and forth, end up with, as you can see, mud all over our shoes. And last night I had it halfway up to my knee. I don't know what from. I didn't see any cars when I was walking home. But the best story is our friend Ed. Ed uses a wheelchair, and he runs errands for us in the afternoon. And he's been coming and going despite the snow and the mud and all that. He just goes right up the street. And each day when he comes back, he says, well, I didn't get run over today. But we counted, he and I, 6 or 7 blocks of sidewalk are currently unavailable because they're being used for construction, one kind or another. There's the parking ramp, that's 3 of them. Down here there's a new apartment building, that's a couple more. And then at the corner of Clinton and Burlington, there's another apartment building going up, and that's a couple more. So you add that to where people didn't shovel, and Ed just says, I'm going up the street. So that's what he's been doing. We lost one of our neighbors this last week. Broken Spoke, the bike shop at the corner of Prentice and Dubuque, has moved out. Now they've moved fairly close by. They're on the other side of the railroad tracks on Gilbert Street. But that half of the block, there were 3 historic houses that were torn down during the last year. And then the yellow house is now empty, and finally Broken Spoke. So those last 2 houses are going to be torn down and replaced with apartment buildings. They're local developers who have that plan, and then in the next couple of years they're going to tear down the rest of the block and do the same thing. So lots of stuff going on around our neighborhood. So if you see mud on your shoes, that's what it's coming from. All right, I think Tom Nothnagel appears ready to come up and play a little for us. And then Joe is here also, which is good. We haven't seen him in a while. So, come on up. Need anything? Are you going to stand? Do you want to sit? Do you want to?
I'll stand here, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm going to plug a few things in.
Sounds good. You want me to talk while you're doing that?
Oh, yeah, you can tell jokes.
I don't know if I have...
You can entertain us with your banter.
I don't know if I have many new ones. I've run out of those holiday jokes because the holiday is over. But I will say that I was talking to this little girl about the wise men. The story. They come visit Jesus, and the day that's usually celebrated is January 6th. Well, she called them the wise guys. She said, the wise guys. And then she told me, she said, now, they gave the baby Jesus 3 gifts: gold, Frankenstein, and a mirror. And she said, but I couldn't understand. I mean, a gold and a mirror, that makes sense, but why would a baby Jesus want a Frankenstein? That doesn't seem very nice. I didn't know what to say. But I thought you'd like to know how she worked out that story. Let's see.
That's hot.
You doing okay there?
Oh, no, I just was plugging that one in, and it was, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I was plugging that one in, and it was hot. It was
Oh.
crackling, snap, crackle, pop.
Well, this is good.
So I'll tell you what, I'm going to plug these things in.
Okay, it
with
means
my
it's
cord.
working.
And then you
Will
can be my
disappear.
sound man. Would you like to plug in my cord, or shall I use that
Sure.
cord down there, or do you care?
It doesn't matter. You are welcome to use that cord if you wish.
I'm broad-minded. Okay, whatever way you want to do it. All right, so I'll plug in my guitar,
All right.
and then after I plug that in, we can plug the little red box in,
Okay.
and you can twiddle the knobs,
All right.
and we can
Ooh.
still tell jokes.
Okay.
What's the difference between that goes in the little red box, though?
Oh, the red box.
Well, here, I know. What have I done? This goes in here, and this, are we ready for it? Goes in there. And we want a little guitar, a little reverb. Oh, sorry, my guitar wasn't up, but in the words of Paris Hilton, that's hot. Well, maybe a little less reverb than that, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah. Reverb is more reverb. Now I want a little more volume though. Not as hot as it was, but how's that? All right, okay, that's fine. Oh, what's the difference between a guitar player and a park bench? A park bench can support a family of 4. Okay, I was sitting around home surrounded by banjos, and so I've been playing this guitar, and I don't know, it's just, people don't care. My little feel-good story is I was at the pawn shop a year ago or so, and this thing was there, and it was dirty, and it had great big ice screws in it, and I think somebody's life fell apart, and his guitar collection ended up at the pawn shop, and I've bought several of them at different times. And this one, so I kind of fixed it up, and I hung it on the wall, and I forgot about it, but the last week or so I've been playing it. That sounds pretty nice. It works. It's like, if you have these stories where there's like a puppy, or a little dog is stuck under a dumpster somewhere, and they lure the thing out somehow, and then they clean it up, and they rehabilitate it and everything, and you just want to cry, when you see these little videos, and they ask for money for their animal rescue program in Texas or something like that. And I just sort of do that with guitars, and nobody cares whatsoever. I mean, I've had a rescued cat, but I'm going to cheat a little bit with a looper. I used to have another guitar player I worked with, and he sang beautifully, but he'd show up 2 hours late. One time he called me at from jail at 5 o'clock in the morning. And like this little thing here, I mean, I have several of these different models of them. With the looper, I just put it in a little canvas bag and forget about it. You know, couldn't do that with the other guitar player. I think I'm just goofing around, but I just seem to be rather, I don't know, I like this guitar. There's nothing wrong with that, right? That's right. I kind of fixed it up a little bit. It might be that the other guy who had it put some special pickups on it or something like that. I think, I don't know who it was, but I've heard rumors about this guy, like his wife threw him out. He fell on hard times and his whole guitar collection ended up at the pawn shop, pennies on the dollar. And I said, if I wrote country songs, yeah, I know, you see. If I wrote country songs, that would be like, I think he was from Hills. And Hills is like the flattest, you know, town in this area. It's like the flattest place called Hills, you know. So I'm going to do one with a quick one, and then I'll get off here.
Thank you. Tom hosts a television show also on PATV every Tuesday at 6 o'clock called, amazingly, Tom's Guitar Show. And once a month the show is produced right here, so on the last Tuesday of each month at 6 o'clock. Next we have our friend Joe Beadle. We were worried, now that he's doing some comedy work downtown, that we would never see him again, you know, bright lights, big city. But he found his way back here, and we're really pleased. So let's give him a little applause. And I'm going to adjust this mic a little bit. I think it's probably too hot since you hold it practically in your teeth.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's got to fill my gap. What's up, guys? How are we doing? Yeah, so I was doing some comedy work downtown, which actually means my car broke down and I haven't been on stage in a really long time. Is actually what that means. You see how this works? Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I got a new job recently. That's what that means. It's not downtown. It's in Cedar Rapids. And oh yeah, I'm gonna take it. Oh yeah, I could if you want. We're good now? All right, restarted. What's up? How we doing? I'm Joe. Yes, I'm a Libra. Yeah. I have what some people call a taco problem. I don't know if you guys also have that. No. Started to realize I look a lot like my father. Yeah, it's weird. So me and him will be watching TV together. It's kind of like looking in the mirror. Me and him, yeah. But the difference between him and a mirror is that actually there is no difference. They both don't talk. So yeah. But I'm starting to realize that, like, looking at my father is kind of like a Benjamin Button situation. You know, like, I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me. And it's like, I don't know, I can see the future. You know, it's like, instead of him getting older, he's looking at the younger version of me, and then we morph into, instead of getting younger, I really get colon cancer, is what I'm really trying to say. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, so I should lay off the tacos. Help that colon out. Yeah. I think they said guacamole is good for the colon, though, is what I've heard. Yeah. No, but my father's a good guy. He has the worst kind of balding, though. He has the unicorn balding. You know what I'm talking about? The, like, it's only this right here, but then he still has some hairs that just sprout up. You know, like, I think he really needs to control that. That's the worst part. It kind of looks like he has a toupee, but of just loose flyaway hairs. You know? I don't know. And, like, I don't even know. Here's the worst part. Like, if I start using balding treatment. Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't see your hair. I apologize about that. Sorry. Yeah. Thanks for the danger, though. You know, you need some danger in jokes. So sorry to offend you. Don't worry. Yeah, my hair is going to be just like yours in a little bit. But see, here's the thing. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do because my sister works at Capri, so I'm going to be like start using like some Bosley treatment, you know. But how am I going to apply that only to the affected areas? You know what I mean? Do I have to like tinfoil my hair down, right? And then take like a little mini toilet seat and put the Bosley on the toilet seat and then just put it on there, right? And then you take a blow dryer and you got to blow it down on there so then it sticks because it's, you know what I mean? You got to like blow dry it on there so it sticks because heat is sticks, you know, and then it sticks on there and it stays there forever. And then you put some duct tape around your head, you know, right? And then you put it on there and then you mix it in and you wash it. Right, I don't know. And then the hair just flies away, right? It catches up to the other guys, right? And then you got to tape those flyaway hairs down, right? You got to tape those down. Yeah. I don't know. My life's okay though. You know what I mean? If that's my worst problem, I think we'll be okay. You know? Yeah, I graduated high school with a 1.8 GPA, and now I'm worried about flyaway hairs. You know? Yeah. I think Facebook is ruining this world. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think instead of electing Donald Trump president, we should just take away Facebook for everybody. Okay, you guys like Facebook. All right, never mind. All right. I'll go back to making fun of this guy's hair, right? Yeah. Both ways, I get beat up in the parking lot. You know, that's good. Yeah. Do you know what my mom used to do for fun before Facebook was invented? She would take her hair in the back of science class and she would catch a fly. That's what she would do. She would catch a fly and she would tie it to her hair and then fly it around like a little fly kite. That's what they did for fun. Like, what? And that was at Regina, too. That's what they did for fun in Regina. They just had fly kites in the back of science class. How do you let go of that fly? You know what I mean? Is it going to stick up to the ceiling like a balloon and just fly there and it can't go anywhere else, you know? Or do you have to, like, light it on fire, or do you untie it? And then how do you have enough finger strength to just tie that little bow delicately on the flies, you know? Because I'm all for animal rights, but I don't know if I could not kill the fly. You know what I mean? When you just, your fingers are just, yeah. That's actually how I feel like a huge man. I just catch flies and then I go, "Urgh." Yeah. Yeah, my life's doing okay, though. We're doing all right. Yeah, good. Got some comedy work downtown. Yeah. I think that fly bit's going to work pretty well. Yeah. It's relatable, you know. Yeah, everybody can relate to their mom in middle school. Yeah. No, yeah. It's weird. Actually, in middle school, I tried to use my mom's ID to buy alcohol once. Yeah. It's kind of a problem. She was a girl. Yeah, and I'm not sometimes. So I actually got away with it, actually. Because she's balding as well. Must be a family thing. Yeah. Her hair is more like mine, except for, like, it's short, but it kind of does that, like, I kind of think of the Dazed and Confused, where it goes like this, but then there's just split ends are at the end. I don't know. Have you ever tried to feel like a tough guy when you know what the word split end is? You know what I mean? You know what split ends look like? Yeah, there's a definite way to. Yeah. I should get a mohawk like yours, and then I could look in the mirror and be like, yeah, man, I'm tough, radical, man. Yeah, what's up, man? I like that haircut. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, man. What possessed you to just rock and roll? Yeah, that's how it always starts. Yeah. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. All right, yeah. Now there's some real danger in the room. Yeah, I like this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna offend everybody. Mm. Yeah, yeah, because you need, yeah, in jail you definitely need hygiene. Yeah, if you're going to be cutting your hair in jail, yeah, you definitely need some hygiene. Yeah, you can't just go out there all willy-nilly, you know what I mean? You got to make sure. Yeah, 7 times, yeah. Sir, is that what happened to your hair as well? You No, yeah, met a man on the street, and he said, hey, man, you know what? I think you can switch it up a little bit, you know what I mean? It's getting too Iowa. It's getting too Iowa City in here, yeah. It's getting too Iowa City Regina in here. Yeah, we got to take some flies and burn your hair down, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, the comb over. Yeah, yeah, I am trying to do that. Yeah, thanks for. Yeah, yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. I was talking about Donald Trump earlier, and I want him to be president. Not because, like, I really actually don't want to offend anybody here. I like coming here, and so yeah, I don't really want to offend anybody. But I don't really mind Donald Trump's politics. I just want his hairline in office. That's it. Just so that I could know that I could do it too. You know what I mean? Just so I can look at that hairline every day and be like, you know what? He can scam people for that long. I think I can do it too. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got to hold on to what you believe in. Yeah. Make a Facebook meme about that. Huh? Is my face Donald Trump's face? I don't know. Some guy on the street tell you that? Tell you to look at Donald Trump? I don't know. I have no clue about politics, so now I feel like I have to go to politics. I don't really want to. So did this happen in jail or not? Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Let's just show the short version because I'm really excited. I want to see if you can. Okay. Let's get. All right. I hate to do this, but 3 words. Let's hear it. Yeah, my bad to put you on the spot like that, but I think you got it, didn't you? Because I'm going with Iowa City tradition is what I'm thinking because that sounds really Iowa City. I don't know. Uh, Yeah, of course. Yeah. I figured some crime had to be in there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, crime. Yeah. Iowa City's a fun place. I used to come down here a lot before high school. Now, and yeah, it's fun. It's crazy though. The #1 party school. That's fun. Yeah. Not #2 now. Yeah. 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 Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I couldn't get into Iowa. Yeah. They don't take this hairline. I said. No. Okay. I went for it. All right. I went for it. No. I don't know. It's crazy because it's like a whole different town. Like I'm from like Cedar Rapids, and I thought Cedar Rapids is like really cutting edge. You know, it's really on the turn. But then you come down here, it's way different. There's actually people walking. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't had a driver's license for a little while, so like I used to come down here and I would just walk places. Because if you walk in Cedar Rapids, people kind of like throw stuff at you, and they don't really know what to do. You can't look not homeless while you're walking in Cedar Rapids. I don't know. People don't get it. There's like high school kids that yell at you. They're like, "Hey man, you should get your hair cut. Huh? There's more Motley Crue in here." Getting it all up. No, you guys are more hard rock than Motley Crue. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to. Okay. Girls, girls, girls. Just working some stout up here. I think it's pretty good, yeah. Oh, okay. I'll wrap this up real quick here. Should have done it about 5 minutes ago, but that's all right. It's all good. No, babe, but I like your hair, though. That's cool. You know what I mean? You got to, like, set yourself out. You got to be different nowadays, because nowadays everybody's doing the same thing. Like I was talking about Facebook, it's all the same thing. You just like and share things that are all the same. Everybody has the same thing, right? You either hate Donald Trump or you like Donald Trump, or you don't like Donald Trump, or you guys probably met because you hate Donald Trump and you were talking about it. You know what I mean? And you guys probably are going to get together because you like Donald Trump or something. You know what I mean? And then you guys all bond over certain different things. And there's something different because, like, when I was growing up, I didn't have any, like, hobbies. What I would do for fun is me and my dad would play sports. And when I beat my dad in a sport, it was like the coolest thing in the world. That was like my day. I was like, "Dad, I'm watching the 6 o'clock news tonight. All right? Yeah, you should make me a sandwich, Dad." You know what I mean? No, you cut the lawn with scissors, Dad. I don't know if you guys have ever like tried to like cut lawn with scissors. It's weird. You're never going to be able to get it right. You have to like bend over and then like cut it. No? Okay, all right. That was pre-Facebook era, I guess. I don't know. But here's a little thing. Like, here's what's going to happen when you try to cut the lawn with scissors. You're going to start cutting it, and then there's going to be like too much grass in the scissors. And so then it's not going to work, and so it's just going to go like that. Like that. Yeah, it gets stuck in there, you know what I mean? And then you get an OWI. That ever happened to anybody? All right, I'm Joe Beadle. Had a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.
Joe has an unnaturally unhealthy interest in tacos.
Yes, that is true.
And have you heard about the taco diet?
No, but somebody was talking about an all-meat diet the other day.
This is the taco diet. Now, This is the second time I've been able to introduce something to you.
Yeah.
And it's breakfast tacos, lunch tacos, and dinner tacos.
Uh-huh.
And you know where I learned about it?
How?
Facebook.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
You're going to have to look at Facebook more often.
I know, I should.
I expected you to say, well, of course I know about that. One of my friends sent it to me, shared it with me.
Yeah, shared it, liked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
hates Donald Trump. Yeah.
So, anyway, so you're doing something. Are you hosting a comedy thing downtown here? in
Oh,
Iowa City?
well, so like, you know Tom Garland?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the catacombs downtown, and so at the yacht club,
Mhm.
and he's just like in between on the road.
Okay.
So me and my friend DJ Dorrington.
Oh, DJ. Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
we co-host that every Monday night.
All
So
right.
if you guys are around in town and you want to see, it starts at 10 o'clock, $3, and if
10 o'clock. It starts on a weeknight, on a school night. Yeah.
Monday night, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's been going on there since 2010, and that's actually where I started doing comedy. So
Really?
it's like a cool thing, yeah.
We always thought you started here.
Well, yeah, I did.
You told
yeah.
us that.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep. I started doing really well here, as you guys noticed from earlier. You guys noticed I really did really well.
All right. So you'll be there next Monday?
Yep, I'm there every Monday night. Yep.
All right,
Mhm.
all right. And Tom is still on the road somewhere?
Yeah, he'll be here for the rest of the month. Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
This is Tom Garland, who also has come and hung out with us from time to time on Thursday nights. So, well, thank you
Yeah,
very
thank
much.
you guys.
Nice
Yeah,
to have you
thanks
around.
guys.
We have another group. I just met them last night. They didn't play. They came and some of them read poetry, and so they've collected themselves over here. And let's see. I've already forgotten their name. I remember it has Embassy of Jackals. Is that right? Okay. So they're going to perform. Let's give them a minute to get set up. They'll have to do this really quickly. And we've got to work with the microphones we got here. So can we do that, you think? Okay. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Oh, yeah, go right ahead. Yeah. Hello. Okay, do the piano. Now, this is on, you don't know this yet, but this is on television. And the cameras are, there's one there in the center, and there are two further out, and it's being broadcast on local community television and streaming on the web. So this might be your first live TV. Woo! Anyway, they all appeared last night, just wandered in, and I can't remember the whole story. You were, some of you are traveling, all traveling. Okay, well, so we're all on the road of life, that's true, but...
We're all traveling on a deep metaphysical
All right, all right.
in a very physical sense, like we're not.
Okay, and where are you headed next? I don't know if I'd call that warm, but the Beach Boys sang about it, so yeah. Go ahead, pull it really hard. It's somebody had the cool idea of putting. There was a rug on there, and they thought that the rug was moving around too much, so they put tape down. Also, there's a light above the piano, if you wish. Okay. All right. Here we go. One more thing. At some point, we go off the air, which is at 8 o'clock, and I will just step up and do it. You can just go right on playing, and I'll say goodbye to the audience at home, okay? All right, so you don't have to stop or anything, but you see this shadowy figure coming in from the left. It's me. All right.
looked into each other's eyes. How do you do until we die? The careless looks of passerby. Well, if you were told tonight that God was more than mankind,
You're listening to Embassy of
that
Jackals
love would burn
on Thursday night live at Uptown Bill's. We'll say goodnight to our TV audience, and we'll hope to see you again next week. Thanks to our performers, thanks to the audience, and we'll see you again next time.
And everyone does pick a side in anxious fits of humble pride. Impatient as our hearts ignite. Tick in the back of the mind like a blemish on a page of white. Life's a pit and running dry, a sentence structured on a lie. Your brightest day and darkest night, all within your only mind. your lips get torn right apart. Playing dice in a house of cards. The stocks fall like dusk to meet the Dust Bowl city streets and weep. Yeah, this kid just woke up to a pair of cups. Parents apparently let Big Brother run the cleanup, sweep the mess under the carpet. Angels turn to strangers quick, stewing blues in a tar pit. Got fear of a broken heart. My motor mouth, but my car won't start. I got scars to count the days. I got pain and I can count on my stupid cliches. Well, if it don't feel right, well, maybe it will. In another night after another swill, oh, we can ride the line until light divides my black from white. When the day breaks my mind straight open, I was hoping it would come. Oh, carry your cross, well then you turn and you run. I could cut my loss, but what have I become? So miserable, sick and numb. To pretend to make amends. Well, if this dog of a heart won't break, maybe it'll mend, maybe it'll bend, maybe it'll flex. To save the stress, splitting hairs like atoms over last night's cigarettes. Duly regret you fell from heaven. Grace too. You're blue. And A is not the radio song they play won't lift your brain from the mass charade long enough to separate your schizoid delusion from your parents' intrusion in your room. Is it a tomb? Or your sweet serotonin drug-induced womb you wanna rebirth into something new, but your feet won't find the floor and your eyes are cast to the ceiling board and you spin